Hello and welcome to part two, not part I guess one, part one of what if Dust Sands was reborn as Deku. Now, before I start, um, or hmm, yeah, I'll just talk. Sorry, I just came back from school and I did like another way from to school to home again, and it was very like how can I say it, much longer. So I'm a bit out of energy, but yeah. Um, no, I guess I'll just tell you. Um, uh, or meh, I'll talk about it. This will be a bit longer than I don't know how long this will be. But first, you know what? I will make this video after this. I will make a whole different video explaining about a bit of another thing that I have to talk about. So yeah, but I guess we just jump right into it. The what if, and yeah, um, last on the last sorry, on the last part, we ended off at Deku being born, or Dust Sans being reborn as Deku. Now, when he's born, he just looks like um, sorry, but he looks like Deku, or Child Deku, just like him. But Spurs Dust kind of begins to act like a child, and like on purpose, just to so he doesn't get suspected of being something else and stuff like that. So he pretends to be a child or a human child. So yeah, and but he has like a bit of white hair. His later on his hair will turn just white. Um, I'll try to while I talk I can find it. Um, but uh, now, of course, as this of course he is. Oh, I promise I don't have corona or I'm not sick. But yeah. Mm, I think I actually found a picture. Actually, yeah, I found a picture. Can I do it? No. Alright. I actually have the artist, or the one who uploaded it, as well. So, yeah. Just. I'm sorry that this is. I'll. I'll get back when I have the picture ready. There we go. I got the picture, and this is it. And the one who um, uploaded it, at least on what's this page? I don't know. But the one who uploaded it was someone named by, it says here, uploaded by Ho Data. So I guess shout out to him. Um, I don't know if it's his, and I'm sorry I didn't ask. But of course, like I said in a few other videos, none of these pictures are mine. And this will be like when he's older, in his human form. He will have white hair, kind of look like this, and I won't use this picture anymore. Just so that you know how he looks like. So yeah, this is how he basically looks like. He will have long hair, white hair, pretty much just like this, and he will have a sword as well. uh, that will basically be his quirk, I guess, because still he has a new body. He will also have a quirk that will have to do with swords or something else. I don't know really. Of course, guess I can't really talk much of a child, other than just really, literally just pretending to be a child, but when he's older, like, and the picture I just showed you, it will be him when he's about 16, and just say UA is a college, um, just because really no don't have any reasons. I guess so. He looks a bit more, so the picture, but suits him better, I guess. But yeah. Now, of course, Sans grows up, or just grows up until we go to 4 years old, where he goes to the Quirk Doctor, which he's quote unquote, or I know I can't really say that, but or yes, quote unquote, happy or and excited, but he's kind of excited, like, but he isn't fully, because he wondering what kind of power this child has, like his body has. Oh, wait, wait a sec. There we go. I'm sorry. I just coughed a bit. Coughed a bit. Now, of course, I guess we go to when he is at the Quirk Doctor, and on his way he's pretending to be like super happy and stuff like that. And if you're wondering, if you hear me eating, it's just I have to eat something when I come from school, just so yeah, just healthy. Eat less, but eat more often. That's what I have heard and what I'm doing. So it's pretty good actually. Losing, yeah, and it's more in personal life, and I'm not ready to share any personal stuff. Uh, but yeah. Um, but I guess we just continue there. They take the test or stuff like that, and then we go to the description of. I'm just gonna say I'm not going to do like loads of talking, like conversation, or just tell. So the I guess I'm just explain his quirk. He has basically two quirks. His magic is kind of his, like, I guess, quirk, second quirk. So that will just be called magic. They don't know what it does. He can do anything and anything and nothing. They don't know. But of course, Dusts know or Sans know. Mm, but his quirk that they do know is to do with swords. He will have like it's kind of like his magic and his sword quirk kind of mashed together and blended, so he can use his magic on the sword, make it stronger or anything. Of course, with I think it was purple, I guess, magic. I think you can create. I'll actually find it as well while I'm talking. Um, But um, yeah, here it is. Which was it? Yeah. The soul of perseverance. I hope that is the yeah. It's a purple one. Purple magic. Purple magic. Um, it's where he can create anything. That's where he creates sword. But the sword is the strongest material in the world, and nothing can ultra break it. If All Might punches the or like think of Izuku's One for All, the most power the most powerful he can get. He can't destroy the sword even. That's how strong it gets. It can't be destroyed unless it's destroyed by Sans or Izuku or Deku or Dust. Sans. He has many names really. Right now, I guess just three names, but yeah. Now, but with his sword, he will automatically know every sword technique, and he has stronger. He has better reflexes. He is kind of like super strength. He is very fast. Like right now, he can just run like 10% faster than a normal male, like a grown-up male. But when he's older, he can disappear in the blink. When you blink, he can disappear. That's how fast he can get. But that's far in the future, or not very. I guess it's far in the future. But maybe it will come in this part. I don't know. Probably. Um, and if you want me to change anything out of this, I will gladly do it because I am not the best. Like I've said in the past uploads or what ifs. So, mm, but of course, mm, um, this his sword and his basically, I don't know who is very good at swords. I don't remember. I I think someone named Swordmaster. No, that's Taskmaster. Master. I think Taskmaster. I think that's what his name is. I don't know, but he is the best at sword skills in the world. Let's just say that. So, or will become. So of course after that they go home, and for the rest, and he meets Bakugou. Bakugou doesn't see him as a Deku, and I'm just gonna say, Bakugou will become Dust Sans' best friend. Like, yeah, but and I will make because I don't want him to. I kind of have a few ideas for him to like be friends. Then I have a few ideas for Bakugo, and then I have to have them as friends and like best friends, and they know literally everything about each other. So yeah. Now when they grow older, and Bakugo is still like mean and like his old self to others, but when it comes to Sans or Zuku, he is very scared of him. And this, well, I guess we just time skip to middle school. And in middle school, like I said, Baku is very scared of Sans or Zuko, and he knows about how that Zuko is Sans or how what he did in the past, and that he isn't a real Zuko who is just soul, just looked for a body, and and he took Zuko's body and stuff like that. Explain literally everything that I explained in the first part of stuff. And at first, Baku didn't believe him and stuff like that, but after a while, he believed him. Of course, when he Sans showed him, and Sans can go from this, of course, to this whenever he wants. But right now, he's about I guess 16, so yeah, it looks like that. And I'm just gonna say, all the girls and like I don't know if That's actually they're in this is actually high school, I guess. Oh, so they're in high school, I guess. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Um. Of course. And this happens. They literally are best friends. Pretty much the same thing happens, just that they're in high school, and with the teacher throwing up the papers and telling everyone, Bakugou tells the same thing as Ken, but instead of just him being able to go to UA, he says him and Sans or Zuko. So yeah. Mm. Now, of course, they're still 16 years old, and they have to be 18 to go to UA. So, actually, I have a better picture for him when he's 18, but I'm just gonna say the clothes he has on his human is pretty much his normal clothes. But I have like another picture, which is his hero costume, and this is from I think the same person. I don't fully know, but yeah. Uh, I'll put. I'm sorry, I'm just putting it in, but um, yeah. There we go. And just. I'm sorry that I'm doing this a lot, but there. This is the picture. As again, it's not mine. I think it's from the same person. I don't remember. That's basically his hero costume, and that's his sword. What his sword looks like. But he has a different face that I have here. But I guess I'll just put it as well. Yeah. I have better human picture, and again, I'm saying this a lot, but it's very important for me to say it, but none of the pictures are mine, like I said 3 times now. Go. There we go. This is basically him, his uniform, right? I know I changed it, but yeah. But we do. Guess we go to UA. I guess. Now at UA, I'm just gonna say he can basically teleport. Like he is faster than the blink of an eye. So yeah, he is at that point. And as an update on the bad senses or the like nightmare and other senses, they're still watching him, looking at what decisions he's made, like stuff like that. Well, yeah. Mm. Now, of course, Zuku or Sans gets like 85% on on the written exam. Am I correct? Because he isn't stupidly smart, and because of this is not like a disrespect or like some. It's not bad. I'm just saying most what ifs I've watched do the talk about the written exam says that he is 100% and like fixes all like the mistakes and stuff like that. I think for me, I think that's a bit overdrive and a bit over dramatic, I guess. But it's not bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Of course, some of if you have he has an IQ of 500 or something else, like kind of what if that is very smart and that it's okay, right? But like other stuff, I just think it's over dramatic and overused. Really, I guess it isn't really important. I know I don't. It's not really important for me to say it, but like it's my opinion. Don't attack me for it. It's okay if you like have him like that, but like yeah, because his personality is basically a bit cold and or not cold but serious, but also like happy and he's happy and like basically a bit like I don't know who I would say basically happy and acts like a Zuku but less crying and a bit more like and a lot more confident. Um, yeah. Mm, but when it ticks, of course, as I said, it becomes this. It basically begins to look like this. He put his hood up. Um, yeah. Um, but of course, this we go to the written exam isn't important. Ida says the same thing as Canon, just that he doesn't care about. He doesn't do anything about Zuku. So yeah. Uh, I guess we go to the part where the robot part. Mm, he basically takes out his sword when they begin to open the gate. He just rushes out. Some people say it's cheating. Mike says it isn't cheating. There's no countdown in a real battle. Stuff like that, and or Azuku's just since just going at the speed of a blink, faster than the blink of an eye, going and putting his sword and just slicing them. That's all he does. um, Destroying robots, but he leaves some robots left because he doesn't want to destroy the whole thing for everyone else because he's a kind person. He is that from he got that trait from the kindness soul and the other soul. Literally every other human soul he is absorbed. So yeah. Mm. And now he. No, I'm sorry. I just want to check something. But of course, I guess we go to when the zero pointer Chaka is under the rubble. He saves her from destroying the robot and stuff like that. He, I guess, shows off a bit. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. Mm. I guess we just go. I'm sorry that I'm fast forwarding and doing it, everything like that. It's just I don't have many special things I can talk about, like how he gets in. If you've ever watched What If video, other than mine, you will probably know what they do, stuff like that, and it isn't really the most important thing in the What If. So I'll just skip it. I'll just fast forward it. So, mm, but we go to when he gets in. He gets in. Same thing happens again where All Might talks to Zuko, but he's not higher up in the board. Ochak got in and hit me into didn't give him. She tried to give him points, but she couldn't because he already would have gotten any other way. So, and I'm just gonna say, Sans or Dust Sans hasn't been in his skeleton form. He hasn't transformed into a skeleton like this. Never. He's just been in his human form. And if you're wondering how his white hair is white, it's because I already told you that. I'm sorry. I forgot a bit. But we go to when they go in, then he goes to the school with Bakugou. They talk on the way, like how is everything going, and what classes they are in. They go in, they don't see Bakugou and Ida fighting. No one's fighting or yelling. So, they sit down next to each other. Basically, they're canon seats. Ugh. Sorry if it's a bit loud when I cough. But yeah. Now, they begin the day, and they go to the. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this. It's a very boring part. It's just I don't have many idea for like how they do like go in. That's of course. But I'm gonna say, well, this will kind of be betrayed. Just gonna say, it's the kind of betrayed, or that he gets kicked out of UA. But yeah, I'm sorry, I spoiled the part. Oh, I almost forgot. It was gonna be a surprise of this, but I forgot about it, and now I told you. But yeah, I thought about it, and I thought that I could have a bit more like he being kicked out of UA, kind of betrayed as well. Not very betrayed, but just kicked out, I guess, but also betrayed. So, so yeah. But I will go through that later, because it doesn't happen yet. It doesn't happen in a while. So it happens after they get their dorms and stuff like that. But yeah. They begin doing the quirk test. Sans becomes like one of the top. The rest of the ones are in canon. I'm sorry that I'm talking very. I'm sorry. It's just something in my. There. Maybe that's a bit better now. I'm sorry for my voice today, but yeah, it just happened. Sometimes my voice goes berserk or changes. I don't know why. But yeah, quirk test, like I said, mostly the same as canon placement. The Sans is Suku's higher on the board and stuff like that. Oh, Jesus Christ, my voice. Oh, but yeah. Uh, Now, I guess we just. Now they. Oh, Jesus. Um, they go to literally the same thing as happened in the USA. Sorry that I'm jumping. It's just these things aren't really the most important things. I have a bit of another story than that. Oh yeah. They go. They do the USJ happens. They get dorms. They move in dorms. They have the same thing. Sans or Suku's very nice and stuff like that. Have swords and combat and stuff like that. Now they have gotten that there is a traitor amongst them, or something like that. And yeah, um, they don't know who it is. Just that they just know that there is a traitor, and that he wears a bit like what Dust Sans wears. Because yeah. Now I guess when does Toga and Dabi first appear? I don't remember. I'm just gonna say they were in the League of Villains in the USJ, and Toga got their Sans' blood. She transformed him. She took some files of the UA or to frame him. They found this out, or they didn't see him fully, but they saw some of his clothes. So they suspect him, but they want to be 100% sure. But I guess he doesn't. Oh yeah, I got a better idea. Now, somehow, this footage got into 1A, class 1A. Now, when Bakugou saw this video, he immediately knew it was fake. But everyone else was filled with so much anger that they didn't listen to Bakugou or listen to reason. So yeah. I'll just go a bit more and then I will end it. Now, Sans, or Zuko, comes into class and he gets knocked down. From Kirishima, I'm just gonna say, there's a few people who believe him. It's Bakugou, Azawa, rest of the school, other than 1A, and Tokiyami, Soji, Koda, a few others I don't really want to think about right now. They knock him out, and they tie him in the basement or somewhere, where pretty much no sound can get out, or sound can get out, but they just tie him somewhere. That's where I'm going to end it. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry that I ended it on the abrupt. I ended it right now. It's a bit long, and I kind of want to have a few things to do afterwards as well, because I have to talk about. I have to make another video explaining a bit part. What if that someone. I'll explain that in another video I'll make after this. But yeah, I will make that while this video uploads. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next part, or tomorrow, or I guess see you after this video goes live or uploads. But yeah, I don't need to say good day because I will make another one. So goodbye, and I'll see you afterwards.